Hello, welcome back to the Board Games 4K channel, and in this video we'll be looking at an old game designed by a bloke called Rudiger Dawn. It's Las Vegas. It's a dice chucking area control majorities game, and it was released in, when was it released? 2012, so it's old. We got an expansion in here and we might mention a few bits of that. In this video we will be giving you a brief overview of the way the game plays. We'll be telling you what we do like, what we don't like, and then we'll come back and we'll give you a summary and tell you whether or not Las Vegas is still relevant, if it's the game for you today, not 7 years after its initial release. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment in the section below. Do you agree with our analysis of this game? We'll be back after this. Board Games 4K. So Las Vegas, this is a dice chucking area majorities game, and in this one what you'll be doing, you've got 6 different casinos, right? They're basically tiles, and they've got numbers from 1 to 6 on them on a little dice pip. So you've got pip 1, pip 2, pip 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, and what you'll be doing, you've got these cards that you'll shuffle up, and they've got money on them ranging from sort of $10,000 to $90,000. With the expansion you've got 100,000, so you chuck them in as well, and you shuffle them up, and you'll deal each casino a card or cards until you've got a minimum of $50,000. So you could have 50,000 in 10s and 20s, or you might just pull out a 90 or 100,000. So when you hit 50,000 you stop. So each casino's got this amount of money that it'll be paying out, and every player's got 8 6-sided dice, and what you'll be doing on your turn, you will be rolling your dice and you'll be sort of arranging them in numbers. So you put all the ones in a pile, you put all the 2s in a pile of 3s, and what you'll be doing, you'll be picking up all the dice of one number and you'll be dumping them on a casino, hoping to get the winnings, the takings from that casino. And what happens is everybody will be putting their dice out on these casinos, and then once everyone's dice are out on the casino and nobody's got any dice left, the casinos will pay out to the player who has got the most dice, not all the dice added together, but the actual physical dice on the casino. The casino will pay out to that person who's got the majority. But here is the trick. Here's what makes this game absolutely fantastic. If there's a tie, then the next lowest player with the next highest majority will get all the money. So if you've got, say, 3 6s out on the 6 casino, and another player's got 3 6s out, and somebody's got 1 6 out there, you tie, the 2 3 6s cancel each other out, and the 1 takes all the money. After 4 rounds, the game is over. You top up all your cash, and whoever's got the most money is the winner of Las Vegas. Right, now we're going to tell you what we do like about Las Vegas. So we love throwing dice. With any excuse to chuck dice, whether it's whatever, we'll play Yahtzee if we have to, and it's always exciting, isn't it, chucking dice, because you never know what you're going to get. And Las Vegas is no exception. So you're lobbing your dice, you're chucking them on a casino, hoping to get the spoils for your trouble. The way the tied dice cancel each other out is the thing that makes this game great, So you're constantly sort of watching what other people are doing, thinking, am I going to chuck them out there? Are they going to come in with their 1 die? They need 1 die to take the spoils. Are they going to come in and are they going to usurp my dice from there? And there's all this shouting and cajoling, people trying to say, no, don't do that, don't go there. You're probably better off wanting to go over there, and that person who you're trying to sort of move the dice over to their casino, they're going, no, you don't want to do that because he's got 3 dice. And there's all this shouting and all that sort of stuff, and it's mayhem. And I defy anybody who's played this game not to love it. There's that mechanism where the ties cancel each other out. That's like a sort of a light bulb moment for a lot of people. And I've played this with all sorts of people, gamers, non-gamers, and everybody after one game they want to play again straight away. And everyone calls for this game. It's like, I'll take it to work with me sometimes, and people say, oh, did you bring Las Vegas? And I'm like, nah, I didn't. Oh, why not? Why didn't you bring that? Why didn't you bring that one? I was like, yeah, I did bring it. Hey! So excellent game, Yeah, another thing is this game plays up to 8 players. So if you did want to play it with 8 players with the expansion, it does add extra bits and pieces. So yeah, if you did want to play it with a big group, then the option is there, and that's always welcome. Play it from as a varying player count, and the game, it works up, you know, with more players. But yeah, I mean, as far as the expansion is concerned, you know, you've got the $100 bills, $100,000 bills that get chucked in there, and there's various other bits and pieces that make this game fresh. I mean, we'll talk about that in another video. Now we're going to tell you what we don't like about Las Vegas. There's not really a lot to say about this one. I mean, this game, we love this game. It will never leave our collection. And if I had to say something that's negative, probably if you did play it with the higher player counts, it probably would go on too long. I mean, 4 rounds with say 4 or 5 people is just enough. But you know, when you've got 8 people playing it, it outstays its welcome somewhat, and you're sort of thinking, oh, come on, that's enough now. Maybe play, if you're playing it with higher player counts, maybe play 3 rounds or something, I don't know. Or don't play it with that many players. We wouldn't play it with 8 people, you know. A sweet spot's maybe 4 or 5 people. So another thing that sort of does, I suppose it annoys us really, is that where it's 4 rounds and you've got this first player card, that the game, if you're playing it with more than 4 players, some people may miss out on being the start player. So I mean, that sort of that doesn't break the game, but it leaves people a bit disgruntled, thinking, well, how come I don't get to go first ever? We've tried sort of try to work out a different way of doing it, but there isn't really any way. Where you're playing with 4 rounds, there's going to be a certain, you're playing with more than 4 players, there's going to be a certain amount of people that are never going to be the start player. It's not a massive con, but it's just something you're going to have to live with. But yeah, that's basically it. We can't really think of anything else negative about this one. So yeah. So Las Vegas, is it still worth it in 2019? And we are going to say it's a unanimous decision, and it's a yes. You need to have Las Vegas in your collection. I mean, even if not for you, but for your fellow human beings, because this game is just wonderful. It brings out that sort of human aspect of people. You know, it's fun to stitch up your mates, right? It's okay. So, you know, the fact that you're betting heavily on this casino paying out, but there's another person, and you're going all in, you're tussling over this casino, but you're watching what other people are doing, and they may get you may be tussling over the 100,000, but they're slowly racking up points with the 50,000s, and you're thinking, oh no, I've put all my dice on this one, I need to start coming over to this one. And you know, we always play it with the amount of money face down, so you've got to try and remember what other people have got. Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful game. I mean, if you haven't played it, I recommend. I mean, it's cheap. It's only, was it? I don't know. It's probably less than 20 quid, isn't it? But it's one of them games that you can whip out, and you can have a right giggle with it. You know, you can have that friendly sort of banter. You can stab your mates in the back without causing them any kind of grief. And Las Vegas, I mean, it's in our top 10 games, I think. You know, every time we play it, it pushes it higher up there. It's so easy to play. It brings out that wonderful party feel with a bit of strategy, you know. And yeah, Las Vegas, get it in your collection or suffer the consequences. So that was Las Vegas. I mean, yeah, so it's a wonderful game. If you haven't got it, you're an idiot. And yeah, so if you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel for more stuff, board game related stuff, more polarising opinions. And yeah, we'll see you next time.